Welcome to our guide on UCP 600 Article 10, focusing on how to correctly amend an irrevocable letter of credit. LC amendments are common in letter of credit transaction, but they are also a frequent source of confusion. Did you know that an irrevocable letter of credit can still be changed, but only if every primary party gives their explicit permission? Many traders struggle with knowing when an amendment becomes legally binding or how to signify acceptance without accidentally rejecting the entire deal. We're here to clear that up. By the end of this video, you will have a comprehensive guide to the rules governing letter of credit amendments, ensuring you can manage changes with confidence and legal clarity. We'll cover the requirement for mutual consent, when banks become bound, beneficiary acceptance rules, why partial agreements are never allowed, and routing and transferable. Let's start with the fundamental principle of all amendments, the golden rule of mutual consent. The fundamental principle of an irrevocable letter of credit is that its terms are set in stone unless the key parties agree to a change. Under Article 10A, an LC cannot be amended or canceled without the express agreement of the issuing bank, the confirming bank, and the beneficiary. Think of it like a three-way handshake. If any of the three main parties pull their hand away, the new agreement simply cannot be finalized. Next, we address a critical aspect, identifying exactly when a bank's obligation to the new terms begins. The issuing bank is irrevocably bound by an amendment the very moment it issues or sends the amendment. Once the message is sent, they cannot take it back. A confirming bank is bound from the time it advises the amendment to the beneficiary, but this is only if they choose to extend their payment guarantee to the new terms. A confirming bank has a choice. It can pass the amendment along without adding its own guarantee. If it chooses not to confirm the amendment, it must inform the issuing bank and the beneficiary immediately. How does the beneficiary, the seller, signify their acceptance? It's all about action versus silence. The original terms of the LC remain in full force for the beneficiary until they explicitly communicate their acceptance of the amendment to the bank. UCP 600 provides a safety net called the Compliant Presentation Rule. If you present documents that comply with the original LC and the proposed amendment, that action is legally deemed to be acceptance. Crucially, you must disregard any clause in an amendment stating that the change will automatically enter into force unless you reject it. Under UCP 600, silence is never interpreted as acceptance. Can you cherry-pick the best parts of an amendment? The answer under UCP 600 is a clear no. Article 10E makes it very clear that an amendment is a single package. You cannot attempt to accept only a portion of the changes. If you attempt to accept only a portion of the changes, the law treats your action as a notification of rejection of the entire amendment. For example, if an amendment proposes both to increase the amount of money and shorten the shipping deadline, the beneficiary must accept both changes or none at all. Finally, let's look at the rules for strategic routing and the special case of transferable credits. To maintain a clear legal paper trail, the chain of communication for amendments must be consistent. Use the same advising bank for amendments as you did for the original LC. In the case of transferable credits, rejection by one second beneficiary does not invalidate the acceptance by another. Each transferred portion acts as a separate credit for the purpose of the amendment. UCP 600 Article 10 is a vital safeguard in international trade, ensuring fair and legally clear amendments. The most important takeaways are that mutual consent is mandatory, banks are bound the moment they issue or advise the change, and partial acceptance equals a total rejection. Thanks for watching. I hope this guide helps you navigate LC amendments with confidence. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into trade finance.
Stay ahead in the world of global commerce. Subscribe to Vanijja for expert analysis. And don't forget to like this video.